Freedom of speech. Schneck versus the United States, 1919, the first time the Supreme Court examined a federal conviction on a free speech claim. This is a landmark free speech Supreme Court case. It's also a required AP government Supreme Court case. This helped establish limitations on free speech may be warranted during wartime. So free speech is not an absolute right, it's not absolute liberty, and it has been restricted in wartime many times. This also is where you get the idea of you can't shout fire in a movie theater. It was from this case. Also, people relate that today. You can't yell bomb in a airport. It established the clear and present danger test, became the balancing act between competing demands of free expression and the government needing to protect a free society. This was basically during World War I. Socialists Charles Schneck and Elizabeth Baer distributed leaflets declaring that the draft violated the 13th Amendment prohibition against involuntary servitude or slavery. They urged the public to disobey the draft, but I advised only peaceful action. Schneck was charged with conspiracy to violate the Espionage Act of 1917 by attempting to cause insubordination in the military and obstruct recruitment. Schneck and Baer were convicted of violating this law and appealed on the grounds that the statute violated the First Amendment. So in this case, that law was upheld. They was allowed to actually limit free speech, and it came up with the clear and present danger test. The next video will go into more details on the Schneck versus the United States. Please make sure you review this case. Make sure you know this, but this was a decrease in your liberties, and it was during wartime. It was the clear and present danger test in Schneck versus the United States. And basically, the government needed to protect a free society, needed to do the war, needed to basically, to get a draft, get people in the draft, and they needed people to work. And this Espionage Act of 1917 was upheld.